I'm working hard, I'm working hard.
This is Voltage Fitness. Voltage Fitness. Voltage Fitness. Voltage Fitness. Voltage Fitness.
Alright guys, it's Vol, the awesome guy, and this is our first episode of Let's Talk with Vol. Today, I have one of my best buddies ever, Kevin Williams from Simple Innovation and Solutions. Welcome, Kevin.
Oh, welcome. Thank you.
Alright, how are you doing today, bro?
I'm doing fine. Just trying to figure out how to not kill myself inside the house, because this whole Corona thing has really pretty much put the world on a standstill.
Yeah, Corona has
So you have to try and pretty much reinvent yourself. And I kind of like that type of way, because before you would have to be, I'm trying to go and do this, I'm trying to go and do that. Now that you can finally slow down, relax, re-strategize, and then just move forward with a new plan and new vigor.
Yes.
And it's good. I'm actually enjoying it so far.
Now, it's funny you should say about us finding something to do, because nowadays, since people are home, we have more time to exercise. And when I remember closely, this guy, you see this guy right here? You see this guy right there? This guy. I found a picture of him on Facebook. This guy had a six-pack. Check it out. This guy, you were really jacked. What were you doing?
Well, for that one, I have to admit, you came in very, very handy, because a lot of your information was very spot on. I used to use a lot of body weights, ones for my hands, also those for my legs. I used to use plant protein, because as you know, I'm a type 1 diabetic as well.
Yes.
I have to be very careful about what type of things that I use, especially when I train. So with that one in particular, when I use that type of protein, and it was the Vega plant protein, that one had really given me the type of definition and even the performance and the endurance that I was actually looking for. Because even when I was using, I used the whey protein a few times, and it didn't give me the type of
the results you were looking for.
Yeah, the results that I was looking for. And it's then later on you end up telling me that some of these, depending on the type of workouts you do, is not going to actually help you. And then you also told me that sometimes the whey protein, because of the milk protein, sometimes it actually affects you.
That's
now
true.
These information was very, very valuable to me, because I was able to actually structure everything for my workouts. And in discussing with you, I actually had my own little regimen where I was doing like plant protein one day, then the next day it was strictly multivitamins that I was taking, and then the next day I would
take multivitamins with food.
Trust me, when you're working out, Kong Central, you on there, you have to maintain that level. And the good thing about the plant protein, it actually kept me fuller longer, because normally I would have eaten like around 10-11 o'clock, and within about 1 o'clock I'm hungry again. But with the plant protein, when I used to take it at the 10 and 11, all 3-4 o'clock I'm still full. And I still have this boost of energy, and my concentration was on point, like nothing was slipping past.
But you were getting your fitness results though.
I was getting trust me, I was getting it. Like, so much so, there was one point in time where I can't remember what I had to do. I was running for something. Before I checked myself, I then reached to where I run into, and to see me, like in those cartoons where you have to try and drag a good half mile first before you can stop. That's pretty much what I had to do.
Well, the plant protein has a little bit more carbs though, so
And the major thing about the plant proteins that I end up researching, you get a lot more vitamin consistency with it.
Yeah, you do get sometimes.
Because you get a lot more like, that's why when I was taking the plant protein, I wasn't taking the multivitamins. I always try to gauge everything because I know, like, I'm under this impression of overloading, and I always try to balance everything out within like a matter of three days or 4 days.
Yeah, you want to.
And then just slowly but surely make my way through. But that pick that you were talking about, that one, I think I literally freak out everybody.
Yeah, and the training you were doing, you said that you were using the ankle weights and the wrist weights, and I remember that episode, guys. We're anime freaks, okay? So just try to keep up. Alright, so this time when Goku, from Dragon Ball Z, yes, Dragon Ball Z people, Goku was preparing for the fight with Pycon, and he had, I think it was 2 tons?
Yeah.
And King Kai changed it to 10 tons, and you have to burst super in order for him to be able to use it. And that's what came to my mind when I saw the images of the wrist weights and the ankle weights, and of course you have that wheel there. So I'm in there like Rock Lee.
Boy, that wheel is dangerous. They have to have a big warning sign on that whole wheel thing, because that is. And it's not only the arms it's working out. You see your back
and your arms too, chest a little bit,
shoulders,
everything,
your arms, everything.
Yeah, because you have really developed shoulders and arms too. That
because I think like during that time I was doing like a whole bunch of push-ups. I think if I'm not mistaken, I was doing like around 150 push-ups.
That's a day.
A day. Like within a week, I would train 6 days.
No wonder you're jacked. I said you had them weights there, so boy, when you take off them weights like Rock Lee, you're probably making how much craters here.
That is better. Now I will be able to move freely.
Come on, you really think you'll be able to get through Gaara's defenses just by dropping a couple of pounds of weight?
And also, it wasn't just the normal push-ups. I was doing normal, diamond. I was doing sides. I was doing there's the up and down that I was doing.
Yeah. Like the Hindu push-up kind of.
Yeah. I was doing
the wide crucifix push-up. Yeah.
Doing the wide. So trust me, I just pretty much went all in when
so you just went hammy?
Yeah.
Well, that's why you have to go sometimes to get the results. You have to go ham sometimes in the fitness.
Now, miraculously, I'm going to say something that a lot of people are going to freak out on.
Let's freak out.
And I actually enjoy burpees.
What? Burpees are like my totally favorite exercise. All my clients hate burpees. And every single person that hates burpees, you definitely my partner. Burpees is my number one. We're talking about doing a made of burpees every single day for 40 days. That was my routine.
I just enjoy it for some strange reason. Like when I started hearing people saying that they don't like it, I'm like, okay, I'm going to have to rethink my sentence when it comes to these burpees things, because apparently I'm looking a little bit crazy to people, but
we're not crazy. burpees is life.
But for me in particular, I actually enjoy it. I will not lie. Like I always put the burpees as the last one, like just to finish off the workout, and that is pretty much how I know for sure that I have gotten the type of workout that I really wanted. And for me in particular, my workout was a little bit more intense.
Yes.
Because for me in particular, I've never seen the benefits of doing like
moderating,
leg one day, arms one day.
So full body.
For me, it was the entire body for the entire day, And I was doing like they have like the 30-day challenges during those times.
Yeah.
So I had like a 30-day challenge for every single one. But the way I had to do mine was that when I reached to day 15, I couldn't continue because the amount that I would have to do would have taken too much time. Because I was doing like in the morning, I would do arms, abs, obliques, what's the other one? Chest.
Yes.
And cardio.
Yeah.
I will do those. Then before I go to bed, I will do another set again. I will do shoulders, back, legs, and I will do a final set of cardio. Rest for like around 10-15 minutes, and then just go and knock out on the bed. And that's how I was actually doing it. And I have always believed that if I can work all of the body parts in one day, I would get the results much quicker than if I were to just do one day leg. Because I find as if, like, for me in particular, once I start working out, I don't want to stop.
Yes, that's especially like no, it's right, because when you get these endorphins pumping, but
I just don't want to stop.
But definitely, man, it showed in that picture. Just to show you guys that, just see that picture again. It showed in the picture, but thank you so much for telling us about your fitness journey. Guys, we're going to take a short break for now, and when we return, we're going to have the fitness bullet of the day, and Kemi is going to tell us a little bit about his business, Simple Innovations and Solutions, and apparently we have an author, so he's going to tell us a little bit about his book. See you guys in a bit.
Thousands of documents being stored, filling out forms, printing and photocopying, utilities to be paid. Due to COVID-19, businesses are throwing away money. At Simple Innovations and Solutions, our paperless system allows you to work from anywhere on any device while saving you money. Call us at 1758-724-3607 or email sisstlucia@gmail.com.
This is Voltage Fitness. Voltage Fitness. Voltage Fitness. Voltage Fitness. Voltage Fitness.
Alright guys, we're back with Kevin Williams from Simple Innovation and Solutions. And before he talks about his business, we're going to enjoy the fitness bullet of the day. Let's take a look, man.
Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this. Look at this. Oh.
You know something on for you. Oh boy. Oh boy. Come in. Come in. Come in.
I'm not lying to tell you. You see them African fellas? I don't wish it upon myself, but if them fellas are alive when I pass away, I want them fellas to be doing that.
They must dance at my funeral.
Boy,
I don't want nobody vexed, nobody crying. I want y'all to dance. Solutions. That's what they have a business for that. Get some people to learn the pallbearer dance, and trust me, they have an enterprise there.
No, but seriously, you need specific type of people to be going and do that.
Yeah, because you have to be strong. That's
because not only the strong part. I don't want nobody coming there and the person like half drunk and whatever. No. You know, when a certain couple people they start getting a little recognition and boy that
going to their head
and boy we Lucia again. That's a look what happened with rum and all type of things like that.
Yeah,
rum on lockdown for at least what
2 months.
2 months or so. Boy, people die.
Alright, that was the fitness bless for the day. when we come back, Kevin is joking. So when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit about his business and hear about his book.
Imagine spending thousands of dollars to maintain and secure your vehicle, only to have it stolen and stripped for parts while you are left to continue paying the loan. At Simple Innovations and Solutions, our vehicle tracking device alerts you of the theft in progress on any device, allowing you to assist in the apprehension. Call us at 1758-724-3607 or email at sisstlucia@gmail.com.
This is Voltage Fitness. Voltage Fitness. Voltage Fitness. Voltage Fitness. Voltage Fitness.
Alright guys, we're back with Kevin Williams from Simple Innovations and Solutions. He's going to tell us a little bit about his business, and we're going to talk a little bit about his book in a bit. So Kevin, a little bit about your business. What is that you do? I do have a little idea about it. I know you do some form of tracking, and you do some photo kind of transfer from hard copy documents into digital. So give us a little bit about it.
Well, my business is a company that specializes in tracking and management systems. So pretty much we can track almost any type of item. So it can be documents, it can be vehicles, it can be personnel, like one of those. Now, in layman's terms, pretty much, like how you have a bottle of water with a barcode.
Yeah, the barcode, yeah.
That's pretty much exactly what we use for some of the systems that we have.
Yeah.
So it's a barcode that has a microchip embedded in it. Mm-hmm. We can use that microchip to scan. We can also use that microchip to store information, and we can also use that microchip to be able to track it anywhere within the building or within anywhere on island, if needs be, or even the world.
So you said the barcode for some of the items. Do you have another way that you'll use apart from the barcode?
Yeah, well, it depends on what items in particular that you want to actually track. Mm-hmm. For example, for the document management one, we have 3 forms to it. We have the indexing and computing, whereby we would come and we would put the tags on each one of the folders within the building, and then you'd be able to track that anywhere on island. Now we would have sensors around certain choke points within the building, so once somebody has the document and they're walking with it anywhere, you can clearly see exactly where that document has gone.
So that really raises the security of your business and your firm, because that means nobody can leave, the facility without you knowing. At least for if it comes to documents, if it comes to whatever that it's tagged with.
Very true.
Right.
Very true.
That completely eliminates theft.
Yes,
and
also it also eliminates having the document misplaced.
Yes,
because there are quite a lot of times where the folder probably fell behind one of the cabinets, or it's probably in some area that you probably wouldn't have even thought of it actually being there. You could literally see like how they have. If you ever walk in the supermarket and you have those persons that just scanning the items.
The scanner,
We actually have one like that is designed strictly for the documents alone. So you pretty much it's the whole treasure finder or metal detector, but it will be for documents. You can pretty much do that anywhere within the building for you to actually find whichever document that you're looking for. We have also the cloud-based system.
What do you mean, iCloud?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, where we will be able to put every single one of the documents on the cloud, and you'll be able to have access to that information anywhere on island, anywhere in the world. Yeah. Once you have access, internet access, you'll be able to get it. And the major thing about that one is that you'll be able to actually determine how you allow each person to have access to it. So for example, if it's like a customer base, the person would come in, they can pay for them to have that document printed out, and it would be read only. So they would not have any ability whatsoever to actually edit it. You could put it for example, if you have a major company that has accounts, inventory, HR. We can pretty much design folders for each one of these and set it up in such a way where accounts can go into inventory and vice versa. And there are certain persons in accounts that you would allow them to edit the information.
So you know.
And as soon as that information is edited, everybody is signaled right away that, hey, it was edited at this point in time by this individual, by this login, and you would be able to have a complete.
And you have a database set up for that.
The database, you can hold up to about 5 to 10 years of information.
One sort of information.
On the amount of transactions that has happened for each one of those documents, if needs be. And the final one that we have is the digitizing one, where it would be pretty much come to completely eliminate paper.
Yes.
And for that one, we would go the same route as the cloud-based one, but we have the option whereby if you have your own personal servers, we can put it on your own personal servers. Or if you want to put it whereby if you want to just log in, like let's say you log in like the same way like how they would log in on Counterpoint, or if they were to log in on LinkedIn to get certain information and things like that, we can structure it in that way so that you would be able to have access to that information at any point in time.
And guys, that's so important because at the end of the day, nowadays, with all the accumulation of paper, everybody's going digital. Stuff is getting damaged by mold. Hurricane season is coming up. You don't want stuff to get wet. At least if you have a digital copy of it, you can, of course, not only secure it better, but you could always have access to it. And with the COVID, people could work from home.
Yes.
Because then you don't have to go into the place.
Yes.
You could just have it.
Yes, and that's one of the beauties when it comes to that system. Now, when you really think about it, the amount of money that you spend on documents alone is going to really, really be a positive outcome for you.
Yes.
The amount of money you pay for paper, ink, electricity to actually use for the printers. Photocopying.
Filing.
You also have for filing. You also have for maintenance. Of the scanner and everything. When you have that, you also have to deal with storage of these documents. Now, unfortunately, the banks are also ensuring that people keep about 7 to 10 years documents when it comes to accounts. And it can be good, but because of our location, you need to have a backup. Because, like you said, the hurricane season is coming about. We are prone to any natural disaster that they have: floods, earthquakes, hurricanes. Look, we have this whole COVID. Pandemic where we pretty much was relying on tourism. And now that tourism has pretty much taken a backseat, you need to try and prepare yourself for the next pandemic or the next disaster that's going to come. And it's unfortunate, but you need to think ahead and make those necessary changes.
So reality will face
in order for you to be prepared for the next one.
The other thing too, you also said about vehicle tracking. I want to touch on this just a little bit because for the last year or so, people have been finding their vehicles going missing. They would find it being total. They'll find a skeleton left to be on 4 blocks. Since I'm sure we put it on 4 cylinder blocks, it will be on 4 blocks. And if you can track it, if you know where it is, how do you do that so that we could know? Okay, our vehicle is maybe the engine has started or it's moving off, or for example, I'm leaving in Grosley and somebody take the vehicle to go and check their woman in 759. So you want to make sure you understand that, okay, who driving my vehicle there, what's going on. You can assist with that, right?
Yes, we can. Now, with our system, the device is pretty much the vehicle having its own cell phone.
Okay, essentially,
Just to allow people to really grasp the concept. Pretty much you buy a cell phone for your vehicle. Once you have the device, We would come, install a device, we would set up the app for you, whereby you'll be able to have it on your phone as well on your tablet. It depends on the amount of users that you want. If you want your family to be using, your wife, your girlfriend, your children, you'll be able to.
Now, people, it's not an actual cell phone. It's a tracking system.
Yes.
What he's saying is the system is similar to that of a cell phone. So go and buy a cell phone and stick it in your vehicle and say, Gasa, I have a tracking thingy. No. You need a proper, sophisticated system that is attached to, an enterprise or business. Right, your business is international, yeah?
Yeah, I'm partnered with an international company, and right now we are offering a specific deal,
a special
for people for the COVID-19 situation. For the first 3 months, you won't have to pay.
So it's 3 months free.
3 months free.
3 months free. No deposit, no nothing.
The only thing you have to pay for is just for the device and the installation, and you get 3 months free.
Wow! And how much am I saving? How much normally would that 3 months cost?
Normally, that 3 months would cost around, around $225.
So I'm saving almost $300.
Yes.
Just by signing up with you guys.
Yes.
I've already saved. You've already saved just by signing up with them. I mean, how many places you buying something and before you even go out with you're saving money on that one? No, I mean, come on. What better deal can you think of? You're saving money before just when you buy it. Oh, that's awesome. Now, the guys, a little bit off of Kevin's business. We know he's very good. Trust me, he's very good at what he does. But apparently, Kevin is a poet and an author, and he has a book on Amazon. So tell us a little bit about your book.
Yes. My book is the concept of sex, love, and life. And
it's a philosophy for you.
It's a culmination of all the poems that I've written in my life.
Okay.
Like, I started writing when I was in Compre, like around Form 2 or so.
Yeah.
I had quite a lot of people who were saying, you need to publish this, publish that.
Yeah, it's also
really good poems. I post some of them on my Facebook, and some of the women in particular, they were freaking out on how well it was written and how they felt almost every single word and things like that.
Again, this is an anime reference. This is the live action Jiraiya sensei right here, okay? This is Jiraiya, the man. Okay, I don't know if you know Naruto. I mean, sorry for the people watching that are not privy to anime.
Trust me, all they have to do is just Google and just
put me sending them.
Yes.
This guy.
And it's later on I end up finding out, oh my goodness, I actually did become Jiraiya.
Yeah. Or maybe deep down you're the soul of Jiraiya.
Yeah. But it's pretty much everything that I've ever thought about that what love is. From my point of view.
From your perspective.
From my personal perspective. And it's something that I've always felt that I needed to give to somebody who I'm with.
Yeah.
That's why I've always kept them hidden, and it's only now I've really decided to really let it out and see what happens.
The man breaking out of his shell. You have this sexy body. Now you are doing this sexy poetry. I'm just trying to, ladies, he's out for you guys, ladies. He's out for you guys.
You see the same thing, fellas, just putting you out there when you least expect it.
At least I don't ask for my cut, I'm pimping you.
Knowing you probably have your cut well secure.
It's in the fine print.
Yeah.
It has to be in the fine.
That's why you must always read the fine print.
Always.
And I have my already magnifying glasses, so that fine print is not that difficult for me to read. So trust me, always read the fine print with this one.
Alright, so but how much is it going for? How much is your book going? It's published already, yeah?
Yes, it's published online. It's going to be a digital copy alone. So if you have a Kindle or tablet, you'll be able to download it. And it's for $9.50. Right now, we're going to decrease the price maybe like to around $7 or so
That's
US.
reasonable, that's reasonable.
So you'll be able to download it, read through it. I'm going to be working on a second version right now. I have a couple more poems that I've actually written. So hopefully I'll have a second installment very soon. And that's about it. Just.
But one thing in this Kevin guy, you see, he's taking his own advice. He's asking you to turn your paper documentation to go digital, and he's telling you could buy the Kindle version. You see this? He's going digital already. I mean, you have to trust a guy that takes his own advice. I mean, he's leading by example. But Kevin, thanks so much for coming along. We really, really, really appreciate that you come on board and you join us, especially for our maiden voyage, our first episode. I really appreciate you coming through. Thanks so much, Kevin. Look forward to see you in the future. I know your business will grow because you definitely are. This guy's been doing it for a while. He's really been pushing hard, and I really believe in him because you're close to your mic. So thank you so much for coming on board, and thank you viewers for watching. And we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back for the ending message.
COVID-19 has caused a lot of businesses to suffer globally. Most have had to close, while others have had to resort to working from home. At Simple Innovations and Solutions, our paperless system gives businesses the option to work from home as well as staying open. This solution is best suited for any businesses that deal with multitudes of paper daily. Please call or email us today.
This is Voltage Fitness. Voltage Fitness. Voltage Fitness. Voltage Fitness. Voltage Fitness.
Alright guys, there's nothing more that can overstate the fact that perseverance is important. You have to keep moving forward, you have to persevere, you have to push. I mean, difficult times will come, COVID will come, hard times will come, lack of finances, all these things will come. And in life we have to continue to push forward, we have to continue. My motto is to always move forward. You need to employ perseverance, like Kevin. No matter how long or how hard the rain is, you want to keep moving forward and keep pushing yourself, encourage yourself, and do the things necessary to help you grow, make connections with like-minded people, and continue to be you at the end of the day. This is Vol, the awesome guy, saying to you guys, thank you so much for joining us on our journey. I really appreciate Kevin for joining me and being part of this. While we have a laugh, we have a little fun, and we talk about his business, and I appreciate you guys for watching. So until next episode, as you know, keep moving forward. Volt out.
Yeah. This is Sparta! Yeah. Yeah, I'm so used to bars over that bullshit. I condone no fertilizer. Abortion clinics, spermicide, vervain vaccine vampire. Beautiful transpire, the feet of a ballerina, my hands fire. Human torch, hot body, Bermuda porch. If Italy buys Fiji, Luigi gon' lose a boss. Listen, Kumbaya's ain't reach him. Priest was off sermon, swastika cross burning, barbecue and sauce vermin. Pry open the coffin of Luther King and breathe life into a corpse. Vida la vida gloss, barbarian. Cut like a Caesar, Caesarian. Sterilize the blade of a Spartan in my aquarium. My pose, Leviathan.